2,000 years ago, a warrior stood on a battlefield, paralyzed by doubt. Around him, noise, pressure, impossible choices. Inside him, fear. His name was Arjuna. His guide was Krishna. And their conversation became the Bhagavad Gita, a manual for handling the same battles we face today: desire, overthinking, failure, identity, and purpose. This video isn't about religion. It's about practice. How to think, act, and find peace when life gets loud. I'll share 10 lessons from the Gita, each with a real-life example and a tiny practice you can try today. Let's begin. Lesson 1. The pause before desire. Krishna warns, dwell on an object and desire grows. Cling to it and anger follows. Then confusion, and finally, wisdom collapses. In modern life, desire often wears nice clothes. A blue buy now button, a red notification, a promotion you must have. The Gita's first medicine is awareness before impulse. Mira is scrolling late at night. An ad promises a life-changing course. 90% off, timer ticking. Her pulse jumps. Her mind imagines a new future. She's about to click, then remembers a rule: the 24-hour pause. She adds it to a wish list, sleeps on it, and revisits tomorrow with a calm mind. The urge has dropped from 10 out of 10 to 3 out of 10. She keeps her money and her peace. Lesson 2. Work without attachment. You have a right to action, not to its fruits. The Gita doesn't say abandon goals. It says focus on controllables. When success equals outcome, anxiety owns you. When success equals honest effort, you're free. Arjuna, YouTuber, posts weekly and checks analytics every hour. When a video flops, he spirals. He switches to an effort ledger: script quality, B-roll, audio, thumbnail testing, community reply time. After a month, his results improve. But more importantly, his mood is stable. He's now measuring the game he can actually play. Lesson 3. Your path versus borrowed dreams. Better to fail in your own duty than succeed in another's. The Gita calls it svadharma, your authentic calling. We suffer when we live someone else's story. Priya is a high-paid corporate lawyer. Her parents beam, LinkedIn applauds. Inside, she's dry. She always loved teaching. She doesn't quit recklessly. She pilots a weekend class, saves a runway, and shifts to education over 12 months. Income dips, energy soars. 10 years later, she's built a learning company and says, I finally live in my own skin. Lesson 4. Taming the restless mind. The mind can lift you up or drag you down. Krishna's advice: when the mind wanders, bring it back again and again without violence. Ravi is prepping for medical exams. He studies 20 minutes, then checks messages. Shame follows, which triggers more scrolling. He tries a gentle loop: notice, name, return. Wandering? Back to page 42. He pairs it with a simple trick. He puts his phone in another room and rewards each 40-minute study block with 10 guilt-free minutes of music. His focus becomes sturdy. Not perfect, but sturdy. Lesson 5. Equanimity in gain and loss. Yoga is skill in action, and the skill is equanimity, steady in success and failure. Not numbness, stability. Nisha is up for promotion. She does her best presentation. The decision goes to someone else. Old Nisha spiraled for weeks. New Nisha follows a 2-line debrief. 1. Outcome not chosen. 2. Next action. Book feedback. Improve stakeholder mapping. Refine deck by Friday. She allows the sting and moves the chess pieces she can move. The next quarter, the roll opens again. She's ready. Lesson 6. Right action versus paralysis. The Gita rejects fake spirituality that avoids responsibility. Inaction can be a mask for fear. Right action is aligned, timely, and courageous. Sanjay's teammate keeps missing deadlines, hurting the project. He meditates, journals, and avoids the conversation. He finally uses a simple 3-part script. Facts. We agreed on Friday delivery. It arrived Tuesday. Impact. This pushes QA and strains client trust. Ask, can we commit to a shared tracker and a daily 5-minute stand-up for 2 weeks? It's awkward. It also works. Spirituality is not escape. It's fuel for clean action. Lesson 7. Mastering your inner chemistry. The 3 gunas. The Gita describes 3 forces: tamas, dullness; rajas, restless drive; sattva, clarity. They rise and fall like weather. The hack is not self-hatred. It's environment design. Lena notices patterns. After heavy dinners and doom-scrolling, tamas, foggy, sluggish. After coffee and multitasking with 6 tabs open, rajas, busy, irritable. After a walk, light food, and a deep work block, sattva, clear, kind, effective. She runs a weekly guna audit. Sleep, food, movement, inputs. She doesn't chase perfection. She nudges the conditions. Her mood and results stabilize. Lesson 8. You are not just your labels. The Gita says the self is not born or destroyed. In modern words, you are more than job titles, applause, or mistakes. When identity shrinks to a label, suffering spikes. After a layoff, Omar thinks, if I'm not a manager, I'm nothing. He does the 5 layers exercise. Roles: manager, parent, friend. Traits: curious, steady, playful. Values: honesty, learning, service. Witness: the part that notices thoughts. Presence: the silence underneath. He updates his resume and his self-image. He interviews from calm, not panic. He lands a role that fits who he is, not just what he did. Lesson 9. Surrender without passivity. Surrender isn't giving up. It's letting go of the illusion of total control after doing your sincere best. A startup's key feature fails beta. The team works nights, patches bugs, calls customers. At midnight before launch, they stop. They've done what they can. They write a 1-page note. We acted with integrity, learned quickly, supported users. We release the outcome. They sleep. Launch day goes fine. Not viral, not dead. But the culture shifts from panic to trust and iteration. That's power. Lesson 10. Find your guide, outer mentor, inner Krishna. Krishna tells Arjuna to seek teachers with humility, question deeply, and practice. The Gita also says the self, conscience, clarity, is the light within. Tara wants to shift from coding to product. She identifies a mentor at work, asks for a monthly 20-minute session, arrives with 1 sharp question and 1 update. In parallel, she does inner dialogue journaling. If the wisest part of me spoke, what would it say? She writes the answer with her non-dominant hand to slow down and bypass ego. Result: wise feedback outside, honest guidance inside, putting it all together. Here's your Gita toolkit in 1 minute. Pause desire. Label it. Breathe. Wait 24 hours. Act, don't cling. Measure effort. Review results weekly. Own your path. Pilot your calling with small, honest steps. Train the mind. Notice, name, return. Equanimity, outcome, then action. Right action, facts, impact, ask, energy, hygiene, sleep, food, inputs, bigger self. Choose by values, not labels. Surrender, control, influence, accept, guidance, mentor outside, inner wisdom inside. This isn't theory, it's a practice. Start with 1 today. Closing Arjuna's bow didn't become lighter, he became steadier. Your life may not get easier. You can become clearer, braver, kinder. If 1 lesson landed, Tell me in the comments which one you'll try this week. And if you want more ancient wisdom for modern battles, subscribe. The battlefield is noisy, your center doesn't have to be. If this video brought you value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom every week.